I was the hated side character in a story about a beloved heroine. After my mission failed, all I wanted was to die. I just wanted to go back to my own world. But when they realized I had truly lost the will to live, the very people who had once tormented me came back, one by one, begging me to stay. They begged me not to die, not to leave them. But I was already done with them. My mission to save the devoted second male lead had failed. I was supposed to change his fate, to stop him from taking his own life over the heroine's unrequited love. Instead, he walked out of our engagement party for a single phone call from her. After the crowd dispersed, I went alone to the rooftop terrace of Vaughn Tower. I kept confirming with the system in my head, as long as this body is destroyed, I can go home, right? After getting a definitive yes, I started moving, shuffling toward the railing. I'd only taken 2 steps when a sneer cut through the air behind me. I turned. Another familiar face. Leo Sterling, my adoptive brother, though not by blood. I found him in an alley when he was 7 and took him home. We were inseparable until he was 14, when his wealthy biological parents found him and took him back. The next time we met, he was just another one of the heroine Sarah Roswell's fanatical admirers. The years I'd spent working 3 jobs to put him through school were only enough for a moment of excitement at our reunion. After that, when he discovered I was just as the rumors described, a venomous woman jealous of Sarah, he treated me with nothing but scorn and suspicion. Tonight, at my engagement party to Joey Vaughn, the news that Sarah had been kidnapped was enough to empty the hall. My fiancé was the first to leave. Before he left, he'd grabbed my wrist, his eyes dark with menace. "This had better not be you," he warned, then turned and left without a backward glance. This was the 100th time. Since I'd been dropped into this novel, this was the 100th time he had abandoned me for Sarah. And so, the system declared my mission a failure. A devoted second male lead is devoted for a reason. This so-called rescue was nothing more than the hubris of a mission runner and her system. A bitter smile twisted my lips. When I looked at Leo, the old warmth was gone. "I don't know why you're still here, but you'd be wise to stay out of my business," I said. "Any slower, and you'll miss your chance to play the hero for your precious goddess." After all, the so-called kidnapping was just a drama staged by Sarah and her family. The goal was simple, to ruin my wedding to Joey. Once everyone had arrived to rescue her, Sarah would make her grand reappearance. Leo flinched, probably because I'd never spoken to him with such ice in my voice. He opened his mouth to say something, but I had already turned my back on him. My mission was a failure. There was no reason for me to stay in this world. The only silver lining was that the system had witnessed my tireless efforts and granted me an exemption from punishment. As long as I exited this world within the given time limit, I could avoid being completely erased. But the body I'd left behind in my own world was already dying from a terminal illness. I remembered my mother's eyes just before I was transported here, eyes full of a gentle, heartbreaking sorrow. I bit my lip and quickened my pace toward the railing. "Faye, what are you doing?" Leo's voice, once dismissive, was now laced with urgency as he saw me getting closer to the edge. He was right behind me. "What kind of trick are you pulling now? You know this whole 'I'm going to die' act doesn't work on Joey. Besides, after all the terrible things you've done, even if you died right here, right now, you'd never compare to Sarah. You." His voice died in his throat. From his perspective, he saw me vault over the railing without a flicker of hesitation and leap into the glittering city below. The world rushed up to meet me, the roaring wind scraping painfully against